The non-separation is already there. So the belief that how did I get out of that? It's the belief that you got into it in the first place, right? Like, how did that poem make me feel so completely absorbed? And then how did I get out of it? Well, neither of those have happened. The absorption's already there. The non-dualistic truth is already here. The overlay is that very clever apparatus of the mind that says, oh, sometimes I'm more merged, sometimes I'm less merged, sometimes maybe I can do things to get myself into it, maybe I can do things to get myself out of it. And like sometimes it feels extremely good to be, when people get an experience of universal love and interconnection and unity on like a psychedelic or something, and it's like you chase that for years. Other people out of the blue will have an experience of non-duality and complete dissolution of the self, and it's absolutely terrifying. And they tell themselves, anything I can do to not experience that again, that's what I wanted. It's that freaky. And as divergent as those experiences are, they show you how interpretation seems like everything, but it's not. It's just everything that's dramatic. It's everything that has texture of mind and content. But there's something underlying all of it that doesn't move in those ways. It's not concerned with separation or distance or edges or no edges or center or no center. These are all relative terms and relative pointings to untie the dualistic knot. None of that's even happening, right? There's not someone merging into some experience any more than there's someone who can suddenly find themselves back out of it and want to get back into it. Presupposing the existence of a separate entity, we then identify with the separate entity, and then that separate entity looks for its own destruction. So the energy behind it was already a presupposition. It was already based on a presupposition. So it will never satisfy itself. It can think it's satisfying itself by dissolving its own ego. It can think it's satisfying itself by solidifying its own ego. But at some point that game has to end.